The last of 11 on Sunday at Sha Tin is the Viva Pitaka handicap. It's over the 1400 metres for the Class 2s. Good standing at the top of the book. Gets the class drop, the blinkers come off. Shortest priced favourite of the day early, Glorious Spectrum, has cheek pieces for the first time. Happy Fun, top three finish in 6 of 9 starts at 1400 metres. Band of Brothers, blinkers on, back in trip and an excellent record at 1400. Transcendent, class drops back to Class 2. Water Diviner up to the 1400 metres for only the second time in his career. Dan Control, hood off for his first start since November, has had 4 trials and the 2 down the bottom. Sunny Boy up to Class 2 has had 2 all-of-the-way win trials at Sha Tin. And the all-weather track specialist, Willpower, makes his turf debut for Karis Teaton and Douglas White from barrier number 1. King Opie, Beauty Rush and Dan Control, Tom, have been at Chungfa in the last 30 days. Rightio, so we've made our way across to the speed map, Tom, and how does it pan out for the last?
Well, Happy Fun likes to go forward, and he will do so, no doubt, for Zach Purton, who's got a good association with the horse. Good Standing is another one that does like to race handy, but he's had a disappointing season thus far. Styling City's another one that's been terribly out of form. I've got him racing handier this time out from gate number 3. Beauty Rush potentially can be there as well. Sunny Boy, now he led in a recent barrier trial and was able to win, but he's got a very awkward draw of gate number 12. Glorious Spectrum to get a nice run through between runners. Horses like Dan Control probably would have mapped a little bit closer had they drawn a better alley rather than gate 14 with Victor Wong on board. But Happy Fun, the one to be dominating from the onset.
On to the track work now, Paul, for the last.
First one we're going to have a look at for the track work is the Glorious Spectrum. He's going really well at the moment, this horse. It was a great run from him last time behind Pewter Patch. He's come up pretty short, but his work's been good and he is on the improved Glorious Spectrum. Next one here is Transcendent, another one who's only had the limited starts here, 4 in fact. A little bit disappointing last time, but he had excuses with a tough trip. But he's a fit horse going to this race as well. And Willpower, interesting coming to the turf. He's gone from rating 52 to 81 in a short space of time on the back of some impressive dirt races. Let's see if he can bring that to the turf.
Good segue in to Karis Teaton, Paul, with Willpower. He takes the ride again for Douglas White, and he had a chat with Ed Sadler.
Willpower, Karis, all of his runs have been on the dirt up until now. How do you think he'll handle the turf?
Yeah, I think it's good now for him to go on the turf. I think he's strong enough. I don't think it should be a problem because when he first started trialling, it used to be on the turf and he used to trial nicely. So I think it's a good time for him to go on the turf and the horse is in good shape. Douglas is happy with him, so it will be interesting to see him there.
How about stepping up to 1400 metres?
I think it'll be good. I think the 12 now is a little bit sharp for him. He's a big, strong horse. I think the 14 will just give him his chance to find his momentum. And I think we got a good draw. So from the good draw, we'll definitely give him a better chance.
So you rode him in a barrier trial last week at Happy Valley, where you're up on the pace, on the turf here, in this race on the weekend, drawn well, lightweight, up in distance. Could he be closer than what he's been in his previous races?
Yeah, at Happy Valley we had the blinkers on him and he was drawn a little bit out. So he's definitely much more sharper with the blinkers on, but he doesn't have them on race day. So it was just something we wanted to try on him, but I don't think he'll be leading the race, but definitely will be closer in a 1400.
All right, so Tom, what did you make of his trial on the turf?
Nothing wrong with his recent trial, I thought. Got to the line pretty well on that occasion. Second there, led in that trial, and I thought stayed on well enough. I put him in on a minor line. There's been absolutely nothing wrong with what he's done on the all-weather, but just want to see what he's going to do on the turf this time round. So the turf trials have been fine, so that would suggest that he's going to handle the turf. Lightweight here of 118 pounds. So he's got plenty of ticks in the box, does Willpower.
Yeah, the question I've got is he's like having his first start basically in a Class 2 race on the turf. All his races have been on the all-weather. He's a fit horse coming into it. I'm a bit like Tom. I just left him in on a minor line just to be safe, but it'll be a good effort if he wins this.
It's good to see him there. It just adds a little spice to the last race too on the turf, that is for sure. Let's get to some replays of the others in the final race, including our early favourite, Glorious Spectrum. That is him right on the outside there. Also out of this race is Transcendent. He's got those black colours on, the exultant colours, if you will, and Styling City who is hidden just in behind in that checkered cap behind them. This is a mammoth finish, Tom, from Glorious Spectrum to come from here where he does.
It was last at the 600 metres, got right to the outside to here. Just wanted to land a fraction behind the horse in the green, gold and white there, but really stretched nicely over the final stages. 22.03 his last 400, so he was low flying late. He's had a few things go wrong in his career, Paul, but it looks like everything's starting to click now with him.
Yeah, it was a really good run from him, and if he reproduces this, he'll win. I think that's simple as that. He almost run down Computer Patch there, who we know is a very good horse.
Shining Ace also comes out of that race, and he was an easy winner at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Speaking of happy, here's Happy Fun. There he is in those red blinkers in behind them. He ends up running fourth in this race, Paul. Yeah,
he's better if he leads this horse, and I think he'll get that opportunity from barrier number 2. Look, everything went wrong for him at Happy Valley last start. And prior to that, he finished off nicely enough here for fourth. Happy Fun. But look, I hope they lead on him or are very handy, because I think that's ideal for this horse.
Of course, this has been a good form race. Seattle Choice, Buddies, Assimilate charging out wider. Happy Fun was the next one to cross the line. After that, stayed on well. 4 wide into the first turn at Happy Valley last time out from that wide stall, so just forget he went round.
Pretty strong form race that Happy Fun came out of. And our last replay, Band of Brothers has the striped cap on just in behind there. He runs fourth in this race. Green Luck is towards the tail of the field, and King Opie, he'll be better suited coming back to this trip of 1,400 metres on Sunday, Paul.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look, his work's been okay as well. Has King Opie, but his form's just dropped off a little bit. He's run last in his last 3 starts. Look, I don't mind Band of Brothers with the blinkers on for the first time. He's got that gear change. Look, this is Class 2. He's obviously performed better in Class 3, but I think with with his gear change, I think he can sort of feature, and he looks like a big overs at the moment. I don't think he'll start anywhere close to 36 to 1.
Yeah, hopefully he can find some cover from gate number 9 and slot in rather than a 3 wide transit. Certainly got him in the mix.
What's going to win the last, Paul?
Yeah, I reckon Glorious Spectrum. He's going really well at the moment to beat Band of Brothers. Happy Fun, and we'll throw Willpower in for fourth. 2, 5, 3 and 14.
All the same numbers there with the 2 on top as well. That is Glorious Spectrum over number 3, Happy Fun, 5, Band of Brothers and 14, Willpower. 2, 3, 5 and 14.
OK, time of the stat of the week, Paul. What have you found?
You'll be happy with this one there, Mark. Tony Cruz and Joe Moreira, when they team up together, 31 runners at Sha Tin on the turf, 8 wins, 4 seconds, 4 thirds there. So good strike rate, and Beauty Smile, the one we're highlighting there, looks like he's a good chance as well.
So there we have it. Just down to our last snippets of information. It is, of course, the all-important best bets, long shot and play, Paul.
Yeah, Sky Darcy for me. I think he's had the 2 trials to get him ready for this. His body weight is pretty spot on to his last winning weight, and Amazing Chocolate. I just really like that trial. I think he could feature at a decent price for the lightweight. And we're going to make the play in race 6 with Sky Darcy. Kind of cool, and scores are fun.
Righto, best in value for me with Sacred Ibis. Race 9, number 7 is the best, like the way he really charged home last time out, stepping up to a longer trip for the first time, 1,800 metres, Sacred Ibis. The value runner, Golden Link, race 6, number 6, Ricky Yu and Matthew Chadwick. And the play is in race number 10 on the program, Beauty Smile, Prime Minister and Happy Alumni.
Beauty Smile on top. 2 starts, a 4th and a 2nd. They've been very good performances. Joe Moreira combines with Tony Cruz, part of the stat of the week, so that's good enough for the best bet. Water Diviner steps up to the 1,400, just the 2nd time in his career. It's the best draw he's had in quite some time also, down in barrier number 4, if he can find the rail. And the play in the last, Glorious Spectrum, very short. Transcendent back in ground, Water Diviner, and can't leave Willpower out with what he has done on the turf, on the dirt, coming back to the turf for this race. Paul, thank you for your company. Can't wait till Sunday.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Should be some really good racing and some really good betting opportunities there.
And Tom, exultant to win again.
Yeah, hopefully another win for him in the race. Of course, he's placed in the race before, won it last year. Looking to do it again is exultant for Tony Cruz, and also Zach Purton potentially could be Horse of the Year after this as well.
That is it, 11 races, Sha Tin Sunday. If you're having a bet, best of luck. It's a big day, the last Group 1 of the year in Hong Kong. From the Racing to Win team, bye-bye.